reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play action here on first down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back at the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Blazers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they move into the lead here in the semifinal.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Screen to the receiver in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Pass caught. Second down now. Grab behind the line. It's Dull. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Bobcats will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Bobcats will line up on 1st and 10. looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They've given up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Able to convert on 3rd. Set shot. 1st and goal. The 8.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. Boom. And the quarterback keeps it here. Touchdown, Bobcats. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And off the deflection, it's caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, did they catch a break here? That ball is deflected. Zone coverage, eyes on the ball. They get their hands on it, but the offense doing a good job to somehow come down with that for a completion.
Here's the handoff. Breaks free. Who's in the clear? They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Pump over the middle. It's Wheeler. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but to what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Ohio offense back out there now. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The Blazers offense retakes the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it. Heads out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game. Comes the offense set to take over here. He hands it to the back. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On first and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Oh, it's a double pass. He's running out of time here. Going to try to use his legs here.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio. Extra point try coming now. there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
He's going to take off here. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be a fourth down. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down completion to the running back. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back. Moves the chains and keeps this drive going.
And the Blazers line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Blazers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Blazers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to throw, it's Thomas. With the catch, it's Briggs. Heads out of bounds after a... a game. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense facing 2nd and goal. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking downfield, it's Thomas. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Good job here by this defense of keeping him out of the end zone. Now we got a big decision here for this offense. 4th and goal. First half of a big playoff game. You're down. Do you cut into the lead and put 3 on the board? Or do you get aggressive this close and go for the touchdown?
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He was already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bobcats will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's a comeback round. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in this second half of this playoff game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. And the Blazers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Blazers will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Ohio offense back out on the field. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they jump on top here in the second half.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught quickly. Spinning out of the tackle. They get him back at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
It's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Gets some space around the 30. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? Touchdown, UAB. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Bobcats offense back out there. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Running play goes backwards. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Close to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Bobcats pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. It's a bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Blazers! Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The linebacker shifting around now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pass. It's Thomas. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's past the 35. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Makes a quick catch. Nobody heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Well, Kirk, UAB has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, UAB. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter.
UAB, Ohio, 24.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Ohio offense back out there now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He's got the first and still going. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Gives it to the back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Bobcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Unfortunately,